Hello, welcome back to my channel. So the latest Apple Watch, the Apple Watch 8, has just dropped. And for those of you who are considering an Apple Watch or a regular watch, leaning luxury theme on the regular watch, let's talk about some of the pros and the cons of these watches, why you might go for one over the other, because in my next video, I'm going to be talking about what I think are the best brands to go with if you want a regular watch, but obviously a smartwatch is kind of its own thing, so you gotta pick your category. So this is my very old 4 Series watch that my husband gave me years ago for Christmas. I think it was like 2018. And I loved wearing this watch. One of the things I loved was when I was working in the hospital, it was super convenient. If I was in a room with patients, I didn't have to touch my phone. I could briefly glance at my watch, see if the notification was important. Normally it wasn't. And it was very, very handy. If you are someone who travels a lot, traveling with this for planes, for going to amusement parks is super, super convenient because you can scan stuff from your Apple Watch. Like for instance, at Universal, if you have the Fast Pass, you've got it loaded onto your smartwatch that you can just use right there. Same thing with airport tickets, same thing with Apple Pay. This does increase a lot of convenience. But with that convenience, you also get a lot of extra noise. So that is sort of one of the downsides of going with the Apple Watch. You do have the buzzing from those notifications coming through frequently. If you want to be able to unplug but still have your watch, you really can't necessarily do that with this one. Which is just sort of one of the downsides. You can set it on airplane mode, but you have to set it on a mode, and that's just kind of a little bit annoying to me because I would forget to take it off. But there are, of course, some neat features that come with this. For instance, if you're like me and you constantly lose your phone, this is really, really handy because you can ping your phone. And if you're close to it, you will hear it pinging, which is really, really nice for someone like me who doesn't know where their phone is a lot of the time. The other neat thing is that you have a new feature on the 8 where it will sense crashes, it'll sense body temperature, and so that's a really nice safety feature. But you can't always wear an Apple Watch to things. It's not the most professional of appearances, it's not the nicest of appearances. If you're going out to a fancy dinner, you don't want to be wearing your Apple Watch. That's where a traditional watch comes into play, and there are watches like Tags, which are a bit more sporty. You have watches like Breitling that are a bit chunkier. You have watches like from Cartier that are more refined. And so there are plenty of watches to fit your style. I also love the fact with this, I never have to worry about keeping it charged. The battery is going, which is a wonderful feature for someone like me who often forgets to charge things. And so for me, this watch works really well. Since I got this watch, I haven't used my Apple Watch at all because to me this was just more convenient. It was less noise because I'm trying to minimize my phone noise. My husband has had the same thing. He wore a Tag for years, got the Apple Watch, and as soon as he put his regular Tag back on, he hasn't put back on his Apple Watch because of wanting to have that bit more of an unplugged life when we already have our phones on us. So I think that it matters more your lifestyle. Are you super active, in which case the Apple Watch will allow you to be hands-free really easily? Or do you want to have more of an unplugged life, in which case this is a really good option? You've also got the fact that with watches like Tag, you can definitely take it anywhere with you. My husband has taken it to the tops of the skies, to the bottoms of the ocean, as he is a diver, and so his watch has held up fabulously because he got a dive watch for that, which is something that you can't necessarily do with the Apple Watch. While it does have some water resistance, if you're going to be doing a lot of water type sports, this is probably not your 100% safe option the way that a regular watch would be. So that's just sort of a quick little what to think about if you are now leaning towards a regular watch. Make sure to check Saturday's video to hear what I think are some of the best watches out there for men and women. Hope you have a great rest of your day, YouTube. Bye!